Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to my channel. I am here with a new video with respect to FSSI assistant examination. Okay, till now I have released so many videos with respect to FSSI assistant examination. Okay, so this will be a next set of this examination where I have already created two model paper and this is the third model paper. So I am conducting the questions with respect to FSSI organization and computer. Okay, which are a huge part of the syllabus of FSSA assistant because it carries lots of marks, lots of weightage. Whereas the reasoning aptitude also carries marks, but those can be self-solved. But these are the questions which, with practice, may help you in the examination. Okay. So without wasting time, let us go into the question. So before that, if you like the video, please like it and share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Okay. So the first question is UGMARK stands for. So what is the full form of UGMARK? See, I guess this question is getting repeated for the third time because the full forms, the abbreviations are very important for these kind of questions because you can see in 2019 paper also almost 2 to 3 questions based on abbreviations were asked. That's why it's very important. So UGMARK stands for Agriculture Grading and Marketing Act. Although all the other three options look similar, but the first one is the exact one. Okay. CCCF stands for Codex Committee on Cofactor in Foods, Codex Committee in Contamination of Foods, Codex Committee on Contamination in Foods, Codex Committee of Contamination Foods. See, all of them are similar, only there is slight differences. But so you need to know the exact abbreviation of this. So answer is Codex Committee on Contamination in Foods. Okay, please remember this. The green color of green vegetables is lost during the heat due to degradation of carotenoids, chlorophylls, phyllophytins, and flavonoids. So this is with respect to biology. This is also a core subject with respect to the food technology. Okay, so the thing is, which of the following is the responsible for green color? So if you would have studied these the basic things in your school days like fifth or sixth standard. So the answer is chlorophylls. So chlorophyll is the one which provides the green color to the vegetable, and when it is lost, then the color degradation happens in a plant. So NABL stands for National Analytical Board for Laboratories, National Accreditation Board for Testing and Certification of Laboratories, National Analytical Board for Testing and Calibration of Laboratories, National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration of Laboratories. See, all of them look similar, all of them are confusing. So, but you need to know the complete correct full form. So, you do want the thing which you can do is that you can take a notebook and write down all the important abbreviations. So if you want, I can make a separate video only on the abbreviations. There are at least 50 to 60 abbreviations. So after writing in the separate notes, then you'll be having the grip over all the abbreviations, and if any questions out of those 50 or 60 comes also, you'll have a proper link between those things and you can solve the question given. Okay, so here the NABL stands for National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration of Laboratories. Okay, don't get confused between the B and D, which is almost similar, but here the D is the answer. So according to FSSA, the penalty for selling food not of the nature or substance or quality demanded shall not exceed. So sometimes in by the food business operators, there can be some food which is not of a demanded quality, that is the quality is degraded. So in such cases, the enforcement authority, that is the food safety officer, under the rule of a designated officer, can put penalty on them. So what is the penalty that can be put? So the answer is 5 lakhs. The maximum amount is 5 lakhs. It cannot exceed from 5 lakh rupees. Okay, according to FSSA, the penalty for misleading advertisement. So for the misleading advertisement, recently FSSAI joined with one of the organization. So I have done this in the revision classes also. So my question is, which is this organization that has joined with FSSI to have a monitoring on misleading advertisement and remove them from the public? So my question is, which is this organization? Okay, so if you know the answer, you can comment in the comment section. So here the question is, according to FSSA, penalty for misleading advertisement may be extended up to which of the following? So here it was with respect to quality, here the with respect to advertisement. So it is 10 lakh rupees. Maximum of 10 lakh rupees can be put on these kind of misleading advertiser. Okay, and the question which I asked is very important because it was recently in news. So please do answer for that question. The maximum age limit for the chairperson of food authority. See, these kind of questions are important because even in almost all the exams like UPSC also, these kind of questions are asked with respect to age. Okay, where the authority may differ. Okay, here the question is maximum age limit for the chairperson of food authority. So it is 65 years. Okay, please remember this. So up to 65 years, the chairperson of the food authority can do his function. So the next question is dash is appointed under section 36 of FSSA. See, usually the section numbers are not asked. Okay, so why I inserted this question, because in other examinations I have seen like the section numbers are also very important. So to be safe, it would be better just to remember this one section number. So there are different sections under FSSA Act, and one among them is section 36. So my question is dash is appointed under section 36 of FSSA Act. So here the answer is designated officer. So you don't need not remember everything. If you remember designated officer, commissioner, and food safety officer, like these important designations, if you remember the section of these things, it is more than enough. Usually the section numbers are not asked, but to be safe, it would be better, because since the competition is high and the seats are very less, the cutoffs will be high. So it would not be recommended to leave at least one question also. So to be safe, you can remember for designated officer, it is 36. And yeah, as a continuation to this, I am giving you one more section, that is section 30. So 36 is for designated officer, whereas 30 is for commissioner. Okay, so already you got the two answer here, commissioner and designated officer. So search for food safety officer, so it's more than enough. If you search for food safety officer, then all your task will be done. Okay, so these were the 10 questions with respect to FSSI organization, guys. Now let us start the 10 question with respect to computer. The transfer of data from a CPU to peripheral devices of a computer is achieved through. Okay, there is some typing mistake. Please follow my words. Okay, the transfer of data from a CPU to peripheral devices of computer is achieved through which of the following: interfaces, buffer memory, modems, and input-output port. So the data to the CPU, so from CPU to the peripheral devices of a computer, so it must be through the help of input output ports, right? So for example, in the CPU, there are places for to insert pen drives. So these are the input output ports. So without this you cannot insert the pen drive. So these are the very essential input output ports that is required to send the information from CPU to other peripheral components of the computer. Printer is an example of output device, input device, processing device, storage device, none of these. So it is very simple. So printer, from printer you'll take the printout. So the printout will come out. So anything that comes out is known as output device. So you can use your normal practical knowledge to answer this question. So it is output device. Okay. So only these kind of questions are asked in FSSI. You can see the 2019 paper. Okay. So USB is a data cable stands for, yeah, I have one more abbreviation, guys. So you need to know this. So it is Universal Serial Bus. So you everyone will be speaking about USB, like USB cable, USB data. You know, everyone will be speaking about this, but they will not be knowing the full form of USB. So the see all the options look similar. There can't be any guesswork here. Only thing is you need to know the exact answer. So the answer is Universal Serial Bus. Okay, remember these kind of full forms. Why RAM is so called? Okay, so I'll give you some examples. RAM is nothing but random access memory. Okay, remember the full form also for RAM, ROM. ROM means read only memory. Here it is random access memory. So the question is why RAM is so called? Because it is read and write memory, because it is a volatile memory, because it can be selected directly from storing and retrieving data and instructions of any locations of chip, because it is non-volatile. See, basically RAM is a volatile. Volatile means a temporary memory, so it cannot be stored for a longer time. So but the question here is why RAM is so called as. So but yeah, the option is also having volatile memory. As soon as you see this, please don't tick this. Yes, it is a characteristic of RAM, but the question is why RAM is so called. So it cannot be the exact answer. So the answer is option 3, because it can be selected directly from storing and retrieving data and instructions of any locations of the chip. Okay, so there can be trapped options like this. Okay, please don't fall into these kind of traps. Which of the following is the largest unit of storage? This is very easy. It is TB, terabytes. Usually in nowadays the computer and laptops will be having the storage of 1 TB. A bit refers to a form of storage, a value of equal to kilobyte, a value equal to megabyte, the smallest unit of a digital information, the same thing as a pixel. The answer is smallest unit of a digital information. Which is not a storage device? Floppy, printer, DVD, hard disk, CD. So as in the previous question I said printer is an output device. So can it be a storage device? So printer is the only thing that is not a storage device. Rather, it is an output device. The difference between memory storage and memory and storage is that memory is dash and storage is dash. So this can be easily guessed. Okay, there is nothing problem in this because memory is temporary whereas storage is permanent. These are the two differentiating terms with respect to memory and storage. Modern computers represent characters and numbers internally using one of the following number system: penta, octal, hexa, septa, binary. So he would be knowing like a binary system means 0 and 1, only these two digits are used. So decimal means 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9, and hexa 0 to 16. The thing is 0 to 9 will be there, then A, B, C, D starts. So if you need more information on this, you can see I have created a separate video on this also. But here the question is, modern computers represent which of the following? So modern computers only represents binary. As of now, binary is used. Okay, researchers are going on to use different types also. There are some used for scientific purposes, but normally which we use is binary. This is the most widely used code that represents each characteristics as a unique 8-bit. So 8-bit code is only used in ASCII. So remember, this is a technical term. No need to go deep into it. So ASCII code is the one that is used in a 8-bit code. Okay. Yeah, these were the 20 question guys. 10 from FSSAI and 10 from computer. I guess you liked the video. So if you like it, please like it and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. So that's all for today guys. I'll get some more videos in the future. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you.